Hello. All right. Hopefully you guys are ready to work. Make sure you have some dumbbells close by. And if you are using heavier dumbbells, I would recommend shoes. Don't want to drop them on your toes. Today's routine is going to be a no repeat. So we're going to go through a bunch of different exercises, and we're not going to repeat through any of them. There's about 10 to 12. We're going to try to get through as many as we can. It's going to be 45 seconds of work and probably about 20 seconds off. So find some weights that are a good weight for you. If you have light weights, we're going to be using a couple different ones, so you can make do though with what you have. I have my 10 pounders here, and then I have a pair of 2. Now you'll probably see me switch between those every so often. So, all right, hopefully you guys can hear me. Everything is going good. Let me pull up my comments real quick, and we are going to warm up. Hopefully everything's going as planned. All right. Let's go ahead and start with just the knee lift. You can do opposite, elbow to knee. And last one. Butt kicks. Bring those heels up to the butt. Hello, everyone who's jumping on. Make sure you have some dumbbells close by. If you don't have dumbbells, you can still do this class. Just modify it to work for you. All right. Walk it back to your space. We're going to come down into a plank. Hinge it forward. Take that nice stretch behind the legs. Walk out into a plank. Bring that left foot forward. We're going to come down into this nice lunge position. Left arm comes up to the ceiling. Place it down. Bring those hips down a little bit further and switch legs. Right leg comes up and in. Bring it all the way up. Reach to the ceiling. And bring it together. Stand up nice and tall. Roll. Hold on 1 second, guys. My audio disconnected. All right. What we're going to do, I want you to keep going. You're going to just keep going. I want you to keep warming up. I'm going to dial back in. I want you to do some jumping jacks, some step touches. I'm going to call back in so that you guys can hear me. Okay. Hopefully I don't get booted from my audio again. All right, I hope you guys are feeling somewhat warm. Stretch out those legs, take a second. Hopefully I don't get booted from my audio again. All right, let's just take a couple quick little squat sits. Bring it down and up. Stretch out those legs. We have a little bit of more upper body today than we do with lower body. So let's stand up from here. Bring those arms up over the head. Reach up and over. Place those hands on the shoulders. Draw big circles with the elbows. And reverse. All right, open and close. Arm swings, and then let's get ready for our first exercise, which is going to be alternating shoulder presses. So your alternating shoulder press is going to come up here. And just like what it sounds like, you can do this here. If you want to keep the palms in facing each other or pull them out, just going to go one at a time. One arm at a time. 45 seconds. Here we go. Go ahead and bring those up. Nice strong core. One arm overhead, back down. Lift and lower. Keep that core pulled in. Seconds. 45 seconds, definitely feeling it. And break. Shake out those arms. We have a front squat with a pull. So pick up those dumbbells one more time. You're going to bring them up, hold them right in front. If you want, you can even rest them on your shoulders. From here, sit it down, pull to stand. Down, up, down, pull. Legs are hard for me today. Whew. Make sure those knees aren't going past the toes. Sit your hips back, like you're about to sit into a chair. 10 seconds. And break. Bring it down onto the floor. You're going to take one of your weights. You're going to hold it wide away. One hand on each side. You're going to lay it back. Feet down on the floor. From here, we're going to lift up. Sit up. Side, side. Roll it down. And up. Go ahead and join in. Roll it down. 35 seconds. Control it coming down. Ten seconds. And rest. Stand it back up. All right, we have an alternating row. Now we're going to hinge at the hips. And if you want, you can have a staggered stance. Here, hinge at the hips, nice flat back. One arm rows at a time. Down and up. Think of bringing that weight towards your hip. Keep that core pulled in. Three, two, one. Stand it up. All right. Shake it out real quick. We have a staggered stance deadlift coming up. So staggered stance is going to put more focus on one leg and one glute, so the other. So I'm gonna start with my right leg focus. Left leg is pretty much just a little bit behind you. Toe, most of the weight is gonna be on that right leg. Weights are gonna slide down the front leg, stopping right past the knee, flat back, come back up, and then we'll switch legs halfway through. All right, grab those dumbbells. If you're new with deadlift, go ahead and you can use these with no weight as well until you get used to the movement. All right, soft knees, shoulders down, squeeze, slide it down. Think of sticking your butt to the back. And switch legs. The right leg comes behind. Keep those shoulders pulled back. Three, two, one, and break. All right. You're gonna need one dumbbell for this next one. This is a up and over press. So it's gonna look like the push press. So you're gonna take one here. All it's gonna do is come up, over the head, back down to the other side. Press up and over. So if you have a heavier dumbbell that you'd like to use for this one, because we're only using one, go ahead and use it. All right. We're powering through. Sometimes it's good to change up the format on your brain as well as your body. All right, soften the knees. Pull that core in. Press it up, over the head, down to the other shoulder. Press up and over. This is one of those ones that seems easy at first. But it gets a little hard. Keep that core engaged. 3, 2, and 1. All right, if you need to switch to lighter weights for this, we're gonna do some front raises. So I can use my 2s, or if you have one 5-pound or one 10-pound, you can also hold the weights like this and do them here. I think I'm gonna use these ones. All right, again, nice soft legs. Pull the core in, shoulders down, squeeze, and lift. A little bit of bend in the elbows is fine. I want you to focus on also squeezing your glutes here. Helps give you a nice strong base of support. Lift and lower. Take it slow, try not to swing it. Five seconds. And rest. All right, we have some goblet squats coming up next. And then after this, we're going to take a minute break for some water. Go ahead and grab a weight. Hold it between the hands just like this. We're going to squeeze those elbows together. Sit the hips back. Elbows come between the knees. Chest is up. Press through those heels as you stand up. and break. All right. Take a second to grab some water if you need water. I know I do. You're telling me I have to reboot. Not now. All right, we have some bicep curls coming up next. All right, you guys ready? Grab those weights. Here we go. Stand it up. Palms out. Soft knees. Elbows in. Up and down. You sometimes get carried away with bicep curls. Sometimes you get a little too excited and you start swinging. Remember, keep those elbows squeezed in and controlled. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest. Bring it down to the floor for a core exercise, and we are going to take one of our weights for a jackknife. So this weight is going to come above our head, just like this, and we're going to come into this tabletop position. And all it's going to do is one leg is going to extend out. And you're going to place that knee right between there. You can bring it up over the head. Here. Legs come out. Up. So you're just crunching with that weight as that leg extends out. If that is a little bit odd for you, you can go ahead and just do a tabletop crunch holding this weight. All right, here we go. Bring that weight right above the head. Extend it in. Knee comes to the chest. Coming back to that tabletop position. Core is definitely feeling it today. Last one, 3, 2, 1, and rock yourself up. All right, staying down on the floor with those weights. You're going to grab both of them. We're going to do a chest press. So adjust your weights as needed. But we're going to keep our legs in our tabletop position, which is knees stacked over hips. And that's how we're going to do our chest press here. So bring those weights up. Lay it down flat. Bring those arms up. Knees up in the air, feet flex. And go for it. Bring those elbows down and press. Also focusing on keeping that low back pressed into the floor. Also a good core exercise. Three, 2, 1, and break. All right. We are getting through. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna do some triceps overhead extensions or skull crushers. I'm gonna grab one weight. It's gonna come up right over the head from here. Bend it back behind the head. Extend it up. Go for it. Extend, squeeze those triceps. If these bother your elbows or if you find that these bother you in any way, go ahead and just do some. You can do kickbacks here, or you can do tricep dips. There are definitely some options. Keep those elbows squeezed in. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're going to use a little bit of a lighter weight for this one, so I would say either drop your weight completely, or if you have anything between 8, 5, 2, 3, we're going to do some Ys and some Is. So that's when we hinge at the hips, arms come out to the side, nice big Y. They come back down. They come right up towards the ears for our eyes. Okay. Feet together, soft bend of the knees, pull that core in, hinge at the hips, and go for it. Arms out to the side. It's also a really great mobility exercise for those shoulders, so you can do this without weight. Keep those shoulders down. Three, 2, 1, and break. Bring it down to the floor. And we are going to go for some twists. Russian twist, grab a weight. If you have a heavier one, go for it. Bring it up. You can hold it like a shake weight and bring it, lean it back, and tap the bottom of that weight on each side. To make this harder, you can pick your feet up off the floor. My core is exhausted today. If you took core this morning, yours might be too. Get that twist going. We got 20 seconds left. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're gonna go into a side plank. We're gonna do a side plank on each side. So I'm gonna start on my left side. You can grab one weight that we're gonna hold up in the air in that side plank, but choose wisely. I'm gonna be on my elbow. Stack those legs together. This is a modified position. If you want to come up in this position here, hold this weight, legs out. This is what we're going to hold. If you want to take it up a notch, extend the legs out, and come up into this side plank and hold. Strong in that shoulder. If you need to, you can bend that bottom knee for a little bit more support to make it through the last 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, bring it down. Woo! Go which side? All right. Adjust that arm, make sure your elbow's under your shoulder. Stack those knees on top of each other. Make sure your heels are in line with your butt if you look down. You can extend that top leg out, lift. Come on up into this position. Take that weight, get it up there. And hold here. If you feel it for a second, go ahead and try to hold it all the way up. Otherwise, keep it modified. Also a good shoulder workout. I shake like a chihuahua during these. Good news is we have 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Woo. All right. We're going to bring it onto our hands and knees and just finish with a little bit of some hip mobility, hip strength. Just to finish off that little core round, we're just going to do leg circles on all fours. So I'm going to start with my left side. You can start with whatever side you want first. That leg is going to come out, and you're just going to draw a big circle with that knee. Okay, and then I will tell you when to switch directions. We got 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring that leg out. Nice strong core, draw those big circles. Again, try to focus on the only thing moving is your leg. Your back is not arching. And switch directions. Take it slow, we got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You can rock it back to a child's pose. Take a second. And then get ready for that other side. Okay. Last side, and we'll take a quick stretch. And you will be done. Hands and knees, make sure there's some space between the knees. And here we go, other leg. Out and around. And reverse that direction. Stay up straight on that left knee. Try not to lean too far to the left. Keep yourself centered. Three, 2, 1, and break. All right, you guys, rock it back real quick. Come into that child's pose. And then come up onto all fours. Let's thread it through. Take that left hand, thread it underneath. Take that nice twist here. You can also take this right arm and lift it up and over to increase it. Place it back down, other leg, other arm. Reach it underneath, turn, looking underneath that arm. Come on out of it. We're going to take our hands behind us, interlock the fingers, pull. And shake it out. And stand up, bring those feet together. Let's take a second to just touch the toes. Take a nice forward fold, stretch behind those hamstrings. If you're feeling a little tight or sore today, You can bend and straighten the knees. Get a little stretch going in there. And roll it up through the spine, all the way up to standing. And you guys are all done. Good job, everybody. Hope you had a good time. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.